Yeah, well, I'm the head honcho of our mop closet, our broom closet, all that sort of thing. They don't let me operate any heavy machinery around here, Paul.
Well, we're recording because I got the same job. So the two head honchos, except you end up with somehow sharing the good food that you guys create with the world. I share the good news of the world from a man like you. In fact, here's a beer bottom bliss. We're here with Robbie Shoults. Hi, Robbie. How are you?
I'm great, Paul.
I am so happy. And Mother's Day is coming up. We figured, well, let's make it a little easier for Mom and give Robbie a call of some of the wonderful foods that he has that are already prepared. And
that's right, ready to go.
Even a guy like me can actually warm it up a little, and then are not, and get it on a plate and say, Mom, dear wife, or whatever it is. Take it easy today. We're here for you.
That's right. Spend more time with Mom and less time in the kitchen or waiting in line at the restaurant.
There you go. Robbie, what do you have going here? Anything? Oh, you always got special things going. You're working, you got a TV show putting together. You have barbecues.
We got all kinds of stuff going on, Paul. We've had here recently, we had a big retirement party for our sheriff. We've got right now we've got proms, and we've got cheerleader banquets and drill team banquets and all sorts of stuff going on. But the important thing is that we don't forget our mamas through all this. There's have been such an important influence in everybody's lives, and my mom is near and dear to my heart, and she's a great woman, and she's made me the man that I am today.
We interviewed your mom, and I loved her and love her. And she's still, if I recollect, correct me if I'm wrong, still comes in and checking on her little boy and everybody else in her own way.
Right. Yeah. I went yesterday down to her house about 5:30. Mom's 80, and she had her pajamas on. I said, Mom, get dressed. You and me are fixing to go do something. And so she said, well, okay. And so she got her clothes on. We rode around. We came up over the hill by the store, and out by the trash dumpsters, we noticed trash all over the ground. She said, let's get out and get this trash picked up real quick. So we did that. Then I took her over. We've had a couple of new baby longhorns born over the last couple of days. We rode through the pastures and checked the cows, and she thoroughly enjoyed that. And then took her up to the house to visit for a little while, and then took her over to my brother-in-law's house. I love her so much, just trying to keep her busy and active and all that kind of stuff, but she's a trooper. She's a trooper.
Look, if you have that kind of a relationship, and your mom is so wise to say, let's go clean up something, that's a special woman who has put her heart and soul into this business that's continuing on. Tell us a little bit about the business for those that might not know about it, and then tell us some good things that people can order from you and enjoy.
Yeah, well, boy, how long do I have to talk? Bear Creek is 78 years old this year. My dad and granddad started the company. Well, my granddad actually started it in 1943, raising turkeys. They were a close-knit family, and trying to find a better way to make a living and put more food on the table and that sort of thing. And my dad was born in 38. So he was 5 years old when the business was started, but he grew up working in the business just as I did, and my son. But, our family motto is food, family, and faith. And it's just, my dad and granddad left this beautiful legacy behind for us to try to follow and adhere to and everything. And it's just been great. We've got a great life down here in Texas. I tell everybody we're living the great American dream. And we just have a wonderful time. We love people, Paul, and we love life. life's too short not to live it any other way than to be happy and to try to make influence on other people and make a difference in other people's lives. And that's what we're trying to do.
What are some of the, I know your wife had some recipes, and I'm sure you have others that have come down over the years that would you say are special for a mom to try and taste?
Well, boy, I'll tell you what, one of the main ones that I remember that my grandmother used to fix for me, and it's in the cookbook. I can't remember what page, but it's that German chocolate cake. I love that German chocolate cake. Oh my gosh. I can just see my grandmother putting the icing on it now when I was a little kid, you know. That's one of my favorites, but you know, people don't bake as much as they used to, it seems. You know, they run down to the bakery or the corner shop or whatever and buy a piece of cake. But man, this was full bodied and full of flavor. And, you know, she didn't cut any corners on this. She used eggs out of the backyard and butter she churned and, you know, all that good, just homegrown stuff, ingredients. So it's pretty amazing.
Do you mail order the chocolate cake? Is that one of your items or no?
No, we don't, Paul. But you know, as far as the mail order goes, we've got great smoked turkeys, smoked hams.
Magnificent.
Yeah, thank you. We've got great brisket. I know you're a fan of. Our smoked bacon is like over the top. And anyway, we've got a variety of sausages and summer sausage. We've got a jalapeno cheese summer sausage that's amazing. Of course, we live in the down here in the promised land in Texas. We like to put the peppers and everything. So that jalapeno cheese summer sausage will light your fire a little bit, but it's an excellent product. Smoked chickens, you know, just anything that you can imagine in the smoke line.
No, you have some entrees as well, just like crudité. You have what?
Well, we have like what now, Paul?
Platters. I think you have some platters that.
Oh, well, we sell a charcuterie board in the catalog that's got, you know, several different kinds of cheeses on it, pickles, that sort of thing, cheeses and so forth. So it's like an instant party board when you order it. You know, you just bring it out and slice everything up, put it out on a tray, and it's like all you're missing is the party. You're ready to go.
Now those pickles, Adam, they're off the charts. That flavoring that you put into those pickles.
The spicy garlic pickle chips.
Oh
yeah.
My God, they're
Yeah.
Now I got to tell you something. And you put it in a masonry jar.
Yeah.
And that's a nice item. You know, I wanted to ask you because I asked my daughter, can you put that in the dishwasher or no? She said, no, don't do it.
The pickles?
The bottle, once you wash it out.
Oh yeah, reuse it. Most definitely reuse it.
I gotta be honest with you. Once I finish the pickles, which could be like in about 10 minutes from when I get the bottle. Seriously. I throw some more cucumbers in there. I've thrown tomatoes, you know, I threw some in there. I've used that unbelievable taste that you've created there. But eventually, you know, I say, nah, maybe that's enough. And go with that. It's just tastes so good.
Yeah, it does. And hey, I'm going to give you another use for that mason jar. This is what my wife Tracy does at home. After you've recycled that juice as many times as you want to, wash that jar out. And when you fry that Bear Creek bacon, pour that bacon grease into that mason jar. That's what my mama and grandmama and my wife has always done all their life. Save that bacon grease. Don't pour it in there super hot. Put the lid back on and you can store it in the fridge. And then when you get ready to make up a pot of beans or turnip, any kind of greens or whatever, take a few tablespoons of that bacon grease and put in there. And I'm telling you, Paul, the bacon grease makes the world a better place.
You know, I grew up kosher in my home. And we would have every Friday night, we'd have a chicken, a boiled chicken. Okay.
Right.
And then from the chicken, you get the bacon, the chicken fat. Okay. Which we would call schmaltz. okay?
Okay.
And we had this tin, a little white tin, and between the onions and the schmaltz, and if you would stick bread into that, after it's cooked, it was like filet mignon or lobster tails. One of the greatest tastes in the history of food. Similar,
Right.
similar.
That sounds great. Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, we save every drop of bacon grease we can. It's like we call it liquid gold around here sometimes.
uh,
But it's the grease that renders out from cooking the bacon.
right. And what a flavor. So when people want to go to you now, like today's Tuesday, Mother's Day is coming up. Can they go to the website and order through the website?
Oh yeah, you betcha. You can go to the website. It's bearcreeksmokehouse.com. We've got different sections. We've got pork, poultry, gift boxes, so you can there's a lot to look at there.
And you send it so professionally. I know one time you sent it with ice packs, another time you just, it was like overnight. We got it really quick. And
Yeah,
it's a blessing. You got
It's
our family hooked.
It's like a little taste of Texas shows up at your front door.
So how's the concerts going? Are you having some events that
Yeah.
happening over there?
Paul, about 2 weeks ago, we had a singer-songwriter event. We had 3 singer-songwriters come in from Nashville, and we had a packed house, and it was amazing. That was my first time to experience a singer-songwriter event. And it's so cool to find the backstory out about the songs that these, famous artists are singing. So it was a great event. It was really good. We had a packed house. It was cozy.
I think you said you could seat 1,000, or was that something like that?
Well, that's outside. We can do 1,000 plus outside, actually. At this singer-songwriter event, I think we had about 300, something like that.
Okay.
It was a packed house. We did it indoors just because we didn't know what the weather was going to do that day, and they kind of gussied things up a little bit, made it kind of fancy for them and all that,
You're too much. You're really wonderful. Great family. My regards to everybody. Wish Tracy and your mom and your other family members a nice Mother's Day. And so the good news for Robbie is what? What's good news for you?
Well, I'm going to tell you what, that kind of changes all the time. I'm always full of good news, but with Mother's Day right around the corner, I say, the good news is if you've still got your mother, be thankful for it and spend time with her. I go back thinking about, all the investment of time my mom put into me, turning me into the man I am today. And, I'm thankful for it. And we should be very respectful and honor our moms, and just try to keep that relationship strong, no matter if you live, on the East Coast and your mom's on the West Coast. I think moms still appreciate, hearing from their kids and knowing that they love them and still care about them, and no matter what their age or whatever. But I'm so thankful for mine, and glad that I do get to spend time with her, for sure.
That's the bottom line. You're such a wonderful man. You can tell, just a great son and such a respectful person to others. Robbie, thanks again. I just wanted to make sure we got connected again. I know you got a lot of stuff going. I appreciate you taking some time to talk with us. You can also get this Bare Bottom Bliss. I'll tell you, this cookbook, this alone, you get, it's one beautiful picture after, and one recipe after the other. He's got so many good things, and they're such a nice family. Robbie, thanks so much for sharing.
Thank you, Paul. We love you, brother.
I love you too. See you soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I'm coming down there.
I'm waiting on you. Come on, brother.